Welcome to Study Loop.
Hey there, today we're talking about sandpiper mating. So, sandpiper. I don't know if you know what a sandpiper is. Not that necessarily will help you, but for me it helps visualization. So a sandpiper is a little teeny bird that lives on beaches and stuff. Got a long neck. If we didn't have a description of their behavior, sometimes that will help you to figure out. Actually, their legs are a little bit longer than that. What we're looking for here, yeah, more like that. And just by looking at an animal, a lot of times you can figure out which one is the correct answer. So they're fighting each other. That's one of the characteristics. Females. Okay. And then we're going to have that they're going to use this. They're fighting each other for territory. And while they're fighting for territory, they're looking for resource rich and for breeding grounds. Okay, so the females are the aggressors. They're fighting. They're looking for a resource-rich breeding ground. Okay, so it's giving us two different options, but really there are three options. We've got monogamous, we've got polygamy. It's really important to not put human understanding of these terms on animals. Then we also have polyandry. Okay, those are the overarching. But within that, we're going to have different things. And we're talking about polygyny. We know that we're referring to mating type where one male with more than one female, right? Like polygyny, like TV shows about polygyny. Oh, it's polygynous. Okay, is an option. We got male, multiple females. Sometimes, at least, if they're good at it. Okay, they're going to be the aggressors in this situation. So we know that it's not polygynous already. Next up, we have polyandrous. Polyandrous, female, multi-male. So with the situation, with it acting aggressive, okay, we can figure out pretty quickly that it's not going to be a type of polygyny because They're not establishing territory apart from males or anything like that. They're trying to gain the best lands so that they can get the best offspring. So we know that it can't be any of the options with polygyny, which means it can't be, there's 4 options. That's what I've done. A, B, C, D. It cannot be D because they're not acting that far apart from another. They're fighting in close proximity, and it can't be B. It's just not going to be polygyny. We're not having a male aggressor here. It's specifically saying female. So next up, we're trying to figure out, is it going to be polyandrous for what reason? So it's talking about an A, females establishing territory apart from other males. Females will then attract males to the resources that they control, thus obtaining probably the best selection from the males. And then we're going to have more females with rich territory and having better males. So survival of the fittest. Sounds right, but let's try C. Most likely operating polyandry mating because they're having establishing territory, which is true. And then they're having females from all territories attract males to the resources they control. Few males are going to then be attracted to many females. This isn't true. That's just not how mating system works. We're not going to have a bunch of dudes running around to different territories to figure out which one they like the best. We're going to have actually the exact opposite. Basically, this isn't correct because it's just not how polyandry works. You just have to understand the system. The answer is A because we have multiple factors we know. We know that they have a territory. The females are fighting with each other in species. They're looking for the best resources for the best breeding grounds, which means the males are mating with them there because their breeding grounds are rich in resources. So the answer has to be A. I hope you learned something. Have a great day.